So my favorite thing is when I have founders and they go, oh my God, we need to do a press release. And I go, why do you need to do a press release? And if their answer tends to be, oh, because so-and-so did a press release, or because my friend did a press release and I went to a party and he said, why don't you do a press release? Then I decide that's the wrong answer to do a press release. A press release or PR is not about ego for the founder or the co-founder or to get to tell your neighbor you're one up on them. That's useless. That's not a way to do it. You should do a press release if you feel you need to hire people, or if you feel a competitor is coming out and you want to get ahead of them. Those are important reasons to do it. Or if you feel you need to raise another round of funding. Those make sense to do it because they are rooted in objective business reasons for doing it, and there's nothing to do with ego. So every time I talk to a founder, that's when I tell them to do their first press release. Your first press release or your first PR is always your hardest. And the reason it's your hardest is because you are forced to come together with your co-founders and tell people what you want your company to be. So very often, if you're sitting, because I worked at companies that have had 2 people to all the way to 2.2 million, but the problem or the challenge is the same. How do I tell the story really simply? And if you're a startup, that's the part where you suddenly go, oh my God, is this really what he thinks I want the company to be? And the guy goes, is this really what she thinks the company is supposed to be? That's not what we found it. Because when you put it in black and white or you're writing it, it becomes more real. So that tends to be the hardest because you're telling the story of the company and laying the foundation. And then after that, it got a lot easier.